Shalom, shalom, family, and welcome back. This is Brother Maurice. Wanted to come on and talk to the family for just a few minutes because it's very, very important to understand that our awakening does not end with us knowing who we are. Because once we understand who we are, then it's important for us to understand who the Father is. Because in Matthew chapter 5, verse number 8, within the verse, it tells us to seek God and know his ways. And this is something that the majority of us haven't really done once we realize who we are. We just began to pick up the books and run with the books, but not to seek to find out who the Father is. And family, this is very, very important to find out who the Father is, because once we do, we're going to understand the Father's loving kindness towards us and also to all people of the world. There are so many things that have been tainted in scriptures, and we should also come to understand that all of the books that we find, Satan has his hand in all of the books. But the book that we've had for the longest, so much has been done with this book. And if you are someone that really wants to love people, you're going to eventually find the true Father. But there are things that are inside of us that we have to clean up ourselves. Because if we still hold on to anger, if we have hate in our heart, if we want to see vengeance come unto those that have done things to us and our forefathers, then it's going to be truly hard for us to find the Father. Because with the Bible and the Bible alone, you can be following after the God of this world, who is Satan, or you can be following after the God in heaven, who some call Ahia, some call God, some call Father. Adam called him Anokaseed, which means I am loving kindness. Once you start to pick up these books and read these books with a broken heart and a contrite spirit, you'll eventually be led to the truth. But it all begins with understanding the fullness of the gospel. And the fullness of the gospel can only be found in the back of the sealed portion. In appendix, I want to say it's appendix number 4. And the fullness of the gospel is actually Matthew chapters 5, 6, and 7. Because there, it's where Christ gave the law. And the law that Christ gave is not what is found in the Old Testament, because the Old Testament has been severely compromised. And you'll find that out as you read these other books. That's why in Malachi chapter 3, verse number 16, it mentioned that a book of remembrance was going to be written for those that love him. And once you begin to read the book of remembrance, which is a series of books, you will find the true Father. You will find the true love of our Father. It's important, family. We must pick all the books up. Satan is doing everything, because what we don't understand, family, is that we are in a war. And in this war, Satan is doing everything possible to make sure that we do not find the true Father. He deceived the whole world. And he didn't just deceive the whole world just by Israel not knowing who Israel is. He deceived the whole world by manipulating and changing everything, family. So we must search out a matter as it's told in the Bible. We also must remember to put line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little and there a little. But as we do this, it's all about where your heart is. Because putting precept upon precept and line upon line, if your heart is wicked, you will be led to the wicked things that the wicked put into the scriptures. So, family, I just wanted to leave that information with you. And I pray that you are all be able to find the truth. I love you, family. Shalom, shalom.